This is in addition to training and match day fluids. Monday, cat and cow pose. Start on your hands and knees on the ground. Lift your chin and chest. Let the belly drop. Arch your back and draw your shoulders away from your ears. This is the cat pose. Exhale. Bring your belly close to your spine and round your back towards the ceiling as you look down. Now you're in the cow pose. Alternate between these two poses for 30 to 45 seconds, but don't rush it. Second stretch is the door handle stretch. Holding a door handle or something similar that won't move when pulling on it. Stand in front of it and hold it firmly with both hands as you pull back slightly. Let the butt drop. Extend the arms and feel the stretch through all the back. The closer you feel feet are to the door, the deeper the stretch. Finally, downward dog at the wall. Standing approximately a meter from the wall facing it, place your hands on the wall at shoulder height. Pressing fingers and palms against the wall, you should feel the stretch through your shoulders and back. The warm-up with the team at the beginning of the game should consist of dynamic stretching followed by a game-like drill to elevate your heart rate and prevent any muscle injuries which may occur. Warm-up 10 minutes pre-match. Foam roll or PNF stretching prior to the match. The netball match is from 8 till 9:30 p.m. This will improve your cardiovascular endurance and muscular endurance. Tuesday, stretching and match. The warm-up with the team at the beginning of the game should consist of dynamic stretching followed by a game-like drill to elevate the heart rate and prevent any muscle injuries which may occur. It is important to continue with match performance to keep match fit and improve alertness and speed. Wednesday, week 1 to 3 stretches plus new upper back stretches to strengthen your back, which will help increase your overall flexibility and avoids ligament and joint injuries. Training from 7:30 to 10 p.m. to include warm-up stretching and pulse raiser and a cool down. Netball training helps your cardiovascular endurance, specific to netball and muscular endurance. Thursday, early morning static stretching for 5 to 10 minutes. For the warm-up, we will be doing light dynamic stretches as a pulse raiser, then a few static stretches. This prepares the body for the exercise and guards against injury. Today we will be working on aerobic training. This will be starting it off by doing cycling for 10 minutes, then having a 4-minute break, then doing another 10 minutes, continuously cycling. We will do this 3 times with 10 minutes because a netball game are 15 minutes quarters, but 5 of those minutes would be resetting the next play or when the ball goes out of bounds. So we will do 10 minutes of continuous training. Friday, early morning stretching for 10 to 15 minutes. My client will be working on power today. The warm-up, brisk walking across court and then the line running game. Crossing the court only using the line markings to get across the hall. This adds fun to the warm-up and raises her pulse. For the power training, we will be doing single leg squats with a 5 kilogram weight. We will do 6 reps on each leg and do it 3 times, which will isolate the quads, meaning the power in the legs will increase. To increase the intensity, she will go down slower and come up slower. And I can also increase the weights to increase the intensity. Working on power in her leg muscles will strengthen the ability to jump and push off in netball. It will, it will also allow her to move more quickly and strengthen passes. Saturday, early morning stretching, 10 to 15 minutes to maintain flexibility training and range of movement. Warm up, 5-minute treadmill at a slow pace and increase the pace on a flat level until she is like jogging. My client will be doing muscular endurance by doing uphill running on a treadmill. We will start off by setting the treadmill to a gradient of 5 on the machine, doing it about level 6 for speed. She will do this for 5 minutes with a 30-second break, doing it 5 times. This will improve her muscular endurance and stamina. Sunday, recovery day with stretching. This is important to rest the body and allow muscles to repair and strengthen. Client 1 exercise program, week 5. The flexibility this week focuses on obliques and abdominals. As in previous weeks, the progression of 3 new stretches to add to the week 1 to 4 stretches. These stretches improve the flexibility in her core, which is important for balance in her game. As before, each stretch should be held for 30 to 45 seconds and repeated 2 to 3 times. Water intake stays at 2.5 litres per day of water in addition to training and match day fluids. Monday, standing oblique stretch. Stand tall, your back straight and hands above your head. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and lean to the right side until you feel the stretch in the side of your torso. Hold for 5 seconds and then return to the starting position. Repeat the exercise on the opposite side. Basic abdominal stretch. Lie down on your stomach, legs extended behind you and toes pointed. Place your hands under your shoulders, fingers pointing forward. Bring your elbows close to the side of your body, then push your arms straight, lifting your chest off the floor. The second stretch will be the core twist. Lie on your back, legs extended. Lift your left leg up, bend it and cross it over the right so that the left knee touches the ground. Bring both arms to the left and hold for 30 to 45 seconds. Repeat on the opposite side. The netball match is from 8 to 9:30. This will improve cardiovascular endurance and muscular endurance. Tuesday, stretching in the morning and evening, followed by a team warm-up of dynamic and static stretching with a game-like drill as a pulse raiser. Then match from 6 till 9 p.m. Wednesday, standing oblique stretch, basic abdominal stretch and core twist. Before the training session starts, I would recommend working on speed by working on your power by lifting dead weights, 9 kg. Training 7:30 till 10 p.m. This helps your cardiovascular endurance, specific to a netball player, and muscular endurance. Thursday, for the warm-up on this day, due to us working with a treadmill, our warm-up will also be using the treadmill. We will be jogging for 5 minutes, starting at a walking pace and slowly increasing the speed every minute. We will do this warm-up as it's convenient as we are already using the treadmill and it will mean that we can get more done in the hour we have, making it a more constructive lesson. We will be improving aerobic capacity today by doing running on the treadmill for 10 minutes. After, you will have a short 3-minute break. Then you will do another 10 minutes running on the treadmill. We will put the running level up to 7.5, which is a comfortable running level for long distance. This will improve my client's cardiovascular endurance, which will allow her to play for longer minutes of the game without getting tired as easily. Friday. For the warm-up today, we will do the zigzag drill, where we have cones set out in a zigzag pattern to the halfway line on the right and left side. My client will have to run through the zigzag there and back with a 5-second rest once she gets back to the start. Repeat this 3 more times. This will give my client a bit of familiarization, as we have done this before, which will give my client reassurance whilst preparing for the session she will be doing. My client will be doing power on this day. We will be doing 2 and 1-footed hurdles. We will have 8 hurdles lined out, and my client will have to jump over the hurdles 2-footed facing forwards, then 2-footed facing left, 2-footed facing right, 1-footed facing forwards, and then left and right. Then switch to the other foot. She will then take a jump on the spot, jump the hurdle, and land jump on the spot. Then jump over the hurdle, etc. To increase the intensity, each go we will make the hurdles a further distance, meaning she will have to jump further. This will be done 5 times on each jump. To increase the intensity, I will tell her to jump the hurdles faster whilst keeping control and her balance. Saturday. For today's warm-up, I will get my client to first run 50% to the halfway line and back. Then I'll get her to run 60% to the halfway line and back. And then I'll get her to run 70% to the halfway line and back. This will carry on until she gets to running 100% to the halfway line and back. This will gradually increase her heart rate and breathing rate, which will prevent muscle injuries like tears or ligament damage. My client will be working on muscular endurance today by doing cycling for 10 minutes with a 3-minute break, which will be repeated 5 times. By decreasing the resting time, we will increase the level of difficulty, meaning she will have maximal improvements. This will improve muscular endurance, allowing her to play matches for longer whilst maintaining a higher level on court and lowering her resting heart rate, making her fitter, which is one of her own personal targets. Sunday, recovery day with stretching, which will rebuild the muscles which were worked on. Client 1 exercise program, week 6. The flexibility this week focuses on arms, shoulders, and chest. For the last week's progression, there are 3 new stretches to add to the week 1 to 5 stretches. The flexibility in the whole body has now been focused on and should allow the client much better flexibility to improve her performance in her netball games. Improved flexibility in her arms and shoulders will help her passing by giving a larger range of motion in her shoulders, which will allow for more power in her passes. Greater extension will allow a better follow-through on her passes, improving accuracy. As before, each stretch should be held for 30 to 45 seconds and repeated 2 to 3 times. Water intake stays at 2.5 litres per day